Operator, are you
Alrighty, hello
visualizing a
and
bloody
welcome everyone
battle?
to the next part of our Warframe
Me
playthrough.
too.
As you can see, we are modelling the delightful Zaku Prime at the moment, who have been very useful in a lot of stuff we've been doing offline. Did tweak the build slightly. Yeah, what's the one I was using? Yeah, so that's our main build. Yeah, the one that's got a bit more power strength, sort of smacking stuff. Been using this build, so I've swapped in strength for a ton of efficiency, so I can really spam fast on time to just break everything within like a 60 meter radius. I said that's been very good for doing all the nodes in Zariman, which has led us to building the parallax landing craft. Parts of the parallax, it's very easy to get. You just smash crates and these things will drop out of them very rarely. So if you're sort of running around doing lots of exterminates, you're going around hunting for the void plume quills, which you need for ranking up and building stuff anyway. You'll get these. This really isn't hard to get. What's important about this though is landing craft. They have unique abilities. You get these air support charges. Oh, we can actually build now. Let's build a few of those. Yeah, these you can set off in mission, and depending on what sort of landing craft you've got, you can sort of set off different abilities. So if we go to our orbiter for a second, landing craft, remember this one? Yeah, so you get an override function. So yeah, air support. So override is a default you get with the Lisette, which you get at the start of the game. That one sort of disrupts like hacking countdowns, like if you failed a sort of tripped an alarm in Spy, for instance. You can sort of whack this, and Ordis will pause that countdown for a brief period of time. It's that's the get out of jail button. But the parallax has one which you click it, and it will highlight any sort of points of interest on the map in like a 200-300 meter
Operator,
range.
my foundry has completed a new
And by
item.
points of
Does this
interest,
please the
we
operator?
are talking things like the void plumes we just spoke about. They will reveal item treasures. They will reveal soma cords, Cephalon fragments. Yeah, it's an incredibly useful thing to pick up as soon as you get access to the Zariman. Like I said, it's not that hard to get. Like I said, if you're just running a ton of exterminates to get your plumes and stuff, which you need for leveling up anyway, you'll get those parts in short order. I mean, put it this way, we did Angels of Zariman last time out, and that was about 3 days before this recording. And as you can see, we've cleared that area out. We were just running all the bounties for Quinn. I said you pick a nice easy bounty like an exterminate. If it's got like a really sort of nothing side objective, like find a void angel or find a bloke surge. Things that will be highlighted on the map anyway because they are a bounty requirement. I said really chill, and like I said, if you've got a squad, even playing public, most people sort of know the place well enough to go looking for the void plumes and that while you're going. So yeah, we've done that. We've pretty much got enough plumes and stuff to max out the standing, sort of as and when we can sort of feed stuff in. But anyway, that little side tangent aside, let's get to the main event. The Duviri Paradox. This quest that's been sitting in our inbox since we unlocked Saturn, and we've been putting off because we're like, does it feel right to do this yet? I mean, objectively, you probably should do this as soon as it comes up. Purely because of the stuff that you gain access to afterwards. But we've been playing this game for years, and we're basically just doing things in the release order we're used to. So it's like, we didn't get this till after the New War, and we sort of learned to the Drifter and all that. So I'm waiting till after the New War's done. So enter the Kingdom of Duviri. Anyway, let's make a start. Spiral. Right. Here we go.
Begin again.
Royal Highness, ladies and gentlemen, and entertainment. How many times will one dissenter die before accepting their fate?
Yeah, this is a very theatrical quest. They're just putting it out there right now.
I ask you once more, how many times will one fool die? How much will one proud human soul suffer? Before bending a knee to the greatness of their eternal king. Citizens of Duviri, it is a well-known fact to each and every one of us, yes, that the unbent knee must be broken.
I've got the cinematic. Doesn't have your character. It has matey boy there. Also, hello, Mesa. If only Mesa could really do that.
Begin again. Ever get that feeling you're stuck? Spinning inside your little wheel. Only to find you're right back where you started.
Kind of stuck in a rut
So
here.
it goes. Day by day, year by year, until you're dead inside.
So this speech, hella relatable.
You feel nothing. You're just a prisoner, trapped in the spiral of someone else's dream.
There we are. And we got Airlift again.
Begin again.
You've made the king furious. And not just him. Me! We've both had enough of you. By order of His Majesty Dominus Thrax. Death
By
You
impale.
will look at me when I... But you can't send it back to hell.
That was a familiar looking sword. It's almost like we've seen that before somewhere else. At another point in time.
Ah! Even better! Death by... Meteor!
I just love how over the top some of the voice acting is in this quest. Just some of these characters in general. Also, yes, that is Lotus's hand, the one that Ballas chopped off in the New War. Yeah, we're basically going to see where the Drifter came from in this, and how the Drifter's world and our Operator's world combine. That's our Sirocco.
Now what?
That's my screen. Oh, there we are. Guiding hand. Yeah, so let the hand guide you. Well, so this is quite funny because we've played a little bit of Soulframe, and there's a mechanic in Soulframe that's basically this. In case you're wondering what the hell Soulframe is, Soulframe is Digital Extremes' other game they are working on. Right, where to, hand?
What's gotten into you? Where's that apathy I've come to love?
Ow.
I'll feather you like a dog.
Do you mind? Oh, whatever, we're out of here.
A way out.
Shrocko just wasn't doing anything to them. Surprise. Really? Well, that's rude.
This won't last. You're as hollow as the rest of these dolls.
Okay, try again. Yeah, they just got right behind us and just walloped us before I had the chance to really do much about them.
Every time you try, you die. That's
I don't know, I've not seen that before. I suppose it is good because we are getting this little bit of exposition from Dominus Fract here, sort of explain what the hell is going on. Yeah, no, don't go that way ever again. I don't know why half these enemies are just taking 0 damage. The hand guard your escape. Well, can you let me cast the hand then? Well, so this won't be the first quest we've done where things just bug the fuck out. Yeah, I'm just going this way. Screw you. Follow me if you dare. Also, game is correct. There is, yeah, there is health. You do have your little stims. Yes, yeah, Drifter pretty much controls exactly like they did in New War. Well, what I wouldn't give her a Natteruk right now. Anyway, let's try this again. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on. The game's not letting me cast Guiding Hand. We may have sequence broken this. Ah, there we go. But hopefully this time there isn't some jerk just waiting right behind me to just take my fucking head off. No, we've confused them all. Right, what's supposed to happen is you run back here. Oh yeah, we've completely confused. Yeah, and grab horse. we are. And now we leg it. Oh, now the hand has woken up and started working. Okay. It's a good thing we know where to go in this quest. Metallith statues restore health. That's cool. You want to go down that way? Cool. No kid. Hello, Owl. Yeah, everything here is really freaking weird. But yeah, you see people, animals and stuff, but they are very non-Euclidean, we'd say. Hello there. Are you going to be friendly or are you going to try and stab us as well?
I am the Bombastine of the courtly stage. Until that witch Lucinia took it from me. A fancy new hand, sire. Lucky you.
I don't belong here. Shit. I don't even know why I'm talking to you. You're
Oh
just
yeah,
some
we swear
drug's
now.
fool, right?
Too true. Not
Also,
like
that is a Zaraman
you.
in the background.
No matter how much work I put in.
I'm just looking for a way out of here.
A way out when all of us are obliged to stay?
Where?
Yonder.
Yeah, not gonna lie.
Don't get in my way.
Finish that thought in a moment. Yeah, not gonna lie, if we was being airifed every flipping day, we'd want to get out of here too. Follow the hand. Yeah, you can see why I waited till after New War to start messing around with this, because there's a lot of stuff here that you just would not have any context for if you didn't have that side of things to explain.
What the hell?
Like this, for instance, because... Yep, that's our other self. Yep, we have to run around and sort of mirror image ourselves. There we go. So yeah, if you did Duviri as soon as you had access to it in game, you'd have no idea who the drifter was, who the operator is, what the hand from the sky was all about. There's just so much here that you'd have zero context over. Is there one more? I think there's one more. I think I need to get up on here as well. It's a weird one. Oh, is it outside? But it gets even weirder because... Yeah, there we go. Because there was a time after Duviri released, Warframe made this quest available to new players. As in, new players could start the game here instead of doing the new player quests and stuff that we've
A little
done.
something extra.
We have intrinsics.
Beyond
of
your way.
course.
That oreworm is hunting, and it has your scent. Though you could buy some time if you fed it Lucinia first.
Oh, Witchy.
Whoa.
Oh, wait. Go this way. So yeah, the
I've never seen you get this far. Sad, isn't it? Though, not like you can feel a thing.
damn, don't call us out like that. Yeah, D had this as a potential sort of starting point for new players, but they did that for about 6 months, and they're like, oh, actually, this just feels off, and they reversed that decision. Completely get why, because you'd be so lost if you started Warframe here instead of where we started and how we've done stuff. So, colossal hands.
Come on.
Yeah, that waypoint's still bugged out over there, isn't it?
Whoa.
Go now.
Go, hey, go.
Oh, hello there. Into the portal. Explore the cave. Well, there's some warframes there. So here's your warframe choice.
Right now, you're thinking, is this real? Or some fevered dream?
Also, Teshin's alive. He's over in this place now, but yeah, he still lives.
I'm wondering why the hell this all feels
We are so mad.
damn familiar.
Emotions.
We look so
They
mad in
guide
this.
where others fail. The king's spiral takes away time, experience.
You don't seem like the others.
I am Teshin. Oh, yes. And this is, well, it was you that named her. Remember?
We can't go lure, because we always go lure.
Lua. I miss the ebbing of that pensive light. Here, we spiral in the constant glare of an absurd purgatory. You need to break free.
I'm just so tired.
The figurine you pulled from the paradox, the lost toy of a temperamental child. You need only to find the rest of its pieces.
You can't be serious. You can keep the doll. I've got to get as far away from this as I can.
You know you cannot run from here with Thrax on the throne, but by all means, try again. I'll even give you my blades.
Yeah, so last time we saw Teshin, he was getting his neck rather broken by error. But then that void portal got called up, and of course the Lotus operator, sort of pretty much everything in that room got sort of swept through there. Yeah, Teshin somehow fell into this place,
Spiral, then.
just up the Lotus hand. And yeah, as you can see, he's got a very new lease of life. More wizard than Dax at this point. Spend intrinsic. So we have intrinsics just like Railjack. You have to spend the first one on riding, so you can sort of use the horse. But yeah, once you get more decrees, make sure you get rank 1 in combat and endurance straight away. Plus those are huge off the bounce. Okay. Do we not get to choose a Warframe? Interesting. What was that later? We may be misremembering. Oh, this is the combat tutorial.
Trying to make me jealous, are you? I'll find him soon enough.
I need to shut you up. heavy strike. Got block 2 attacks. Come on then. Yeah, so we've got yeah, so we've got a Sirocco and we've got some blades. Oh, okay, lock on. Lock on sucks. Carried you, we'll grab that. Yeah, enemies can break your block as well. Oh, well, Power Struck did nothing to them. Oh, yeah, you can see there's a few different things we can do. So you can just sort of just shoot at range, or you can sort of get in close or do a combo. I never use the lock on because I just find it so cumbersome. Ow. Yeah, also, we are not good at this. I don't want to lock onto an enemy, I just want them dead. Oh, well, you're just going to make us do that? Okay. Okay, this is going to be the one and only time I ever use lock-on mechanics. Right, there we go. Yeah, so it turns out these enemies just regenerate themselves if you don't do the tutorial steps. We're learning so much today. Ultimately, we are just going to fight them however the hell we fancy fighting them. Yeah, Sirocco still doesn't take shot. Ow! Get off the screen. There we go. Done.
Didn't I warn you?
Oh, that dragon is... That worm is getting up close and personal. That is hella cool, though.
The oral worm Loden. Anger personified. Quick, you must find a way to the mainland.
Yeah, the horse can fly. Well, I do find getting the thing airborne is a bit clunky. There's a bit of interest down here.
Impressive. If you are done gallivanting across the skies, might I suggest finding shelter on the mainland before Loden's wrath is turned upon you?
Yeah, stay the fuck away from the dragon. And that's why you stay the fuck away from the dragon. That was scripted, so...
You're thinking, is this real?
Some fevered dream. All right, Teshin, I'll try it your way.
You remember. Good. Now, we can begin.
Ah, now we get to pick a Warframe.
Brought here by the paradox. In the world beyond the wall, they were the weapons of a warrior caste called the Tenno. I suspect your hand may offer a way to control them as they did. Choose.
Yeah, so you remember Drifter initially, when we did New War, they did not have any of our sort of void powers that the operator had. We gain ours through the use of the Lotus Hand. Again, Warframes, it's the same 3 choices you get from the start. Volta Starter, Mag we've actually built and used. We haven't used Excalibur yet on this account, so we're gonna go Excal. We'll go for the poster boy. What the fuck? Game? Interesting visuals here.
Let your mind adjust to the dissociation.
Yeah, also, Drifter's got to get used to piloting a proxy. I found out if we chose Drifter in the New War, you get back to your orbiter and you sort of get back into your Warframe. And if you're a Drifter, your Warframe staggers afterwards because your Drifter's just really not used to doing that. Anyway, we've got 3 weapons. We've got Lex, we've got Pyrana, and we've got Agbasto. Go for the Lex. We're going for classics. Screw the Fraggle. I can't stand hammers. Cronin's really good though. Then got Boltor, which we've used. We're going Tigris.
I think I'm ready.
Classic double-barreled shotgun.
The King's Reach is weaker here in the Undercroft. On the surface, I suspect this Warframe would be a liability, attracting his every worm. But here, you can roam free and revel in its power.
So what am I doing here, Tushin? A joyride?
Yes.
You are seeking a paradox. You'll need more than her hand and my blades to survive above. Here they come.
Yeah. So, yeah, Tompers when you're not using them, they look really cool on your Warframe. But yeah, we don't need to use that because Excalibur comes with a sword. A pretty damn good one like that. Yeah, we can sort of do this light blade attack as well. Can't see it too well in this because of the energy emissive being sort of pure white, but yeah, Excal's exalted weapon does have this blade beam kind of effect, so okay, so you can sort of just shoot projectiles at stuff. After that, we are do radial javelin. I just realised I kind of lied. We have used Excalibur, just not this variant of. Those are useful. Green Marrow, gonna need a ton of those and stuff. Yeah, because we've used Umbra briefly.
What the hell?
But yeah, we haven't used Yoji yet.
A Warframe is more than a machine, a hybrid creation. Your senses are linked now.
I mean, we know about where Warframes come from now. Again, that's something else you wouldn't know if you did this quest really early.
Think you can hide from me down here, Drifter? I play wherever I want.
Yeah, it's a shotgun is shotgun. Throne then just minces everything. And your Lex is your classic Desert Eagle kind of gun. Yeah, Lex, Cronin, and Tigris, they are pretty beloved weapons by the older parts of the Warframe community. They were king of the hill back in their day. Not so much now, but people are fond of them, us included.
Sure. You want to tell me what's so special about these Tenno? This ain't so hard.
From the other side, they command the self-same powers of void that make the walls of our prison. I suspect the paradox is their attempt to help us.
Okay, so
There's something else down here.
we're stuck in the pocket of the void.
A paradox. You must find it.
Ract is watching. Spooky. So, I love the combat music on this. Also, Duviri has an absolute banger soundtrack. That's a storybook. Oh yeah, that's a quote unquote Warframe tutorial 2.0. Hello, Space Mum.
Of course. I didn't trust her. Why not? Well, she was a sentient. I told you already. No. I didn't know all that yet, did I?
We're in the dorm zone. You know, the one from the Zariman. Also, Teshin seems to be talking to himself or someone. And again, a lot of that stuff will make 0 sense if you play this early. Because he's talking about the Lotus and sort of who she really was and all that.
After all, it defined us. We were made to hate without reflection. No vacations.
He's literally just talking to the rabbit, isn't he?
Saturn, maybe? Oh, feeling better? That Warframe took a greater toll on you than I expected.
Who were you talking to?
If you are recovered, we must begin at once
We
to seek the
completely
other
ignores that
pieces
question.
of Thrax's figurine. I expect they will manifest the same as paradoxes on the surface. Gear up, look around, and tell me when you are ready.
Expect figurine.
All his horses, all his men. The sooner you find the pieces, the sooner you get out of this place.
Noted. Okay, let's give you the combat tips. I'm not going to pay too much attention to that. Yep. There's our loadout. There's our Warframe. We can change our appearance if we want. This will be relevant later on. And here is our horse, quote unquote. Yeah, so you remember what I was saying about the animals earlier on? So yeah, there's animals here, but they're sort of really sort of weird. Yeah, it's a horse, but it's like part skeleton, part suggestion of a horse. I suppose more like a Pegasus, considering these things can fly.
How'd you end up here anyway?
Through the eye of the storm. I'm not sure if I was dead or alive at the time. You?
Never find out for sure.
Nah, it's been too long for me. Maybe I was on that ship, or maybe the same way you did.
Yeah, so Teshin literally fell through the void after Ever smacks him.
Thrax will reset the spiral the moment he senses a Warframe on the surface. We will save that for the Undercroft. This should at least give you a fighting chance against his false stacks. He's in a mood. See for yourself. You have angered Thrax, and because he is a creature of emotion, his world follows.
Even the clouds are
From
pissed.
the Duviri tales, the Prince of Fire. Be wary. In the story, the king's men had blades of molten steel.
The imp's grown suspicious of me. His spies
Oh no,
approach even
yeah.
now to surveil. Me! One more bucket of piss splashed in my face for the world to see! Take care of this.
Loading is so extra with everything. Okay, bye then. Oh, you fuckers literally set the ground on fire. Ow. Yeah, let's take some evasives. Ow. Yeah, so they can do blade beam monsters as well, and this one is just being a dickhead. Get behind you, there we are.
For that, Drifter, I shall break something of yours.
Oh yeah, as explained, this entire world is dictated
The
by
most
Thrax's
petty
moods.
and trivial things could spark Loden's anger, but the flames quickly rose.
Those are crap breeze. Yeah, so, yeah, this is introducing us to the general gameplay loop of the game. Duviri is Warframe's, roguelike, section of their game. I don't like any of those, they're all a bit crap. I'll just pick that one. So yeah, every sort of task you complete, you get decrees. And as you can see, decrees do various things. Some are good, some are bad. And yeah, you can sort of tailor it to sort of what sort of loadout you got, because spoiler alert, you play this later on, your loadouts will be fairly random, so I'm going to pick up a few plants along the way. A, because we're going to need them. B, when we logged in, we've got a resource booster, so we're sort of getting double drops right now, so it'd be stupid not to.
Told the imp these void sodden travesties were a stupid idea.
Oh, but they're so strong, Logan.
Kill one. Take what it's guarding. Prove me right.
Well, so, yep, these are the Thrax we saw on the Zariman. Yeah, so this is where they come from. Yep, we are playing poorly, but whatever. Yeah, and actually, each sort of thing we do, we get rewards, we get intrinsics. We know we need to spend intrinsics on...
So everything was met with anger, and anger was
piece of crap.
his undoing.
I don't know if these are genuinely random or they just roll crap in this. Yeah, we need to go to the Undercroft. Fly. Yeah, you can also see sort of the resources. They're kind of highlighted on the map. Also, because we are in Angered Spiral and they're sort of hell on fire, they glow red.
Does that brat on the throne have any idea how often I've had to send forces into the Undercroft to clean up his mess? Maybe you'll do a better job. See what's amiss.
Right, now we're on to more familiar territory, because...
Praxis violence. Burn it out with force. Destroy every enemy you find.
yeah, the Undercroft bits, you can get your Warframe and be a bit less struggle bus. But yeah, you can see the longer you play, the more decrees you get, you can power yourself up, and those intrinsics I was saying about guessing, the first on the combat endurance. Getting 25% health and damage for every decree you pick up. You can see how quickly that will stack, even if you're just getting crap decrees. Of course, we can't do it yet, because we don't have the points for any of that. But as you can see, we are not that great at this kind of game format, and if we can get through it, probably anyone can. So yeah, it's a roguelike, but it's not like Dark Souls level difficulty or anything stupid like that. Up one of those. Also, Warframe put these new game modes in, but they do try and sort of keep it sort of pretty accessible for their player base. But yeah, you can see we've got yeah, you got these sort of typical sort of corrupted units that we've seen before, but we get these back soldiers, which are just really weird and fucked up. But yeah, it's the bones and the suggestion of a soldier, but as you can see, they've got no sort of flesh or anything like that. Fine.
Was the rightful heir, but the boy was chosen. Why
Sure,
is
we'll
this
take that.
always happening to me? What is wrong with me? Am I not good enough for all of you?
Yeah, and you can see sort of once you sort of completed the loop,
Nearby, the paradox you seek.
yeah, the person that's been instructing just has this colossal meltdown. Ronimo! Shit. There we are. Just jump and summon your horse in midair. That'll do. That'll do it. You. And we'll take that.
Return to me when you are ready.
Have a leg. Oh yeah, you could go back now, or you can sort of go around and get some more resources and stuff. But we've got stuff to do, so we'll come back. So we've got a little arts and crafts project to put together here.
I guess we're born with anger. An instinct like any other. Like squinting at the sun or flinching from a burn. But some of us Maybe we learn it.
Yeah, that was back in the 10-0.
Have you?
Don't!
Oh, easy. We are jumpy, aren't we?
You saw that ship in the sky? The Zeramin? Our child king must be one of those who was abandoned there. A Tenno.
Explain immediately.
You said the Tenno are trying to help me. This paradox stuff? Now you're saying Thrax is one of them? He doesn't seem too helpful.
The history I know. That Zeramin ship returned from the void, bringing with it the extraordinary power the Tenno command. But here is a different path, I suppose.
It's eternalism at
Difference
play.
in parallel. A paradox in itself. The world above changes every day following what Thrax feels. Ready yourself for the next day and consider what you have learned.
Yeah, and also we do know the Drifter comes from a timeline where they were not rescued. I said they were stuck on that ship by themselves for a long time.